Today I'm going to teach you about one of my favorite ways to make coins in FIFA 23, and it can be done by anyone, super easy, and it will add up to millions of coins guaranteed throughout the year. So if you're excited for that, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Today we're going to be talking about club stocking, and club stocking, if you guys have never heard that term, it refers to buying one of an individual item to keep in your club. You might be wondering, like, what's the point of that? Why would you only buy one card or one thing? It's just because if you're buying one of something and putting it in your club, it doesn't take any transfer list space, right? So this year EA has adapted and changed, and what they've done is they've made it so you can only list like 100 items at a time, which is the same, right? That's the exact same, but on mobile right now, you can only list 30 items. They do have a patch coming for that, I guess. On web app, you even have to use like some browser modification to list 100. And then nonetheless, they have capped unassigned, so they are limiting purposefully unassigned, and you can't buy thousands of cards anymore. That has a lot of market implications. To me, that's a really good thing. I don't think the intent of unassigned would ever to buy 1,000 of 83 fodder cards. I just think people got carried away with it over the years, and I think this year EA really took a step and looked at it and said, you know what? People are making too many coins with it. The market's too high. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch SBC accounts, right? The advanced SBCs came out untradeable. So they took away some of those really easy components to make coins, which some of you guys might be frustrated about. But in terms of what it's going to do for the market, it's going to be a really good thing. It's going to make it so coins are more valuable, right? So if you have like 50K or 100K, that's really good. That should get you some good players this year. But those coins are going to be a little bit harder to earn, right? You can't just do an SBC account and try to transfer them over if you did that, or you can't, stock thousands of 82s, 83s, or 84s when it's low. So instead, we have to be a lot more intentional about what we're buying. And to me, club stocking is one of the very best ways to do that. So when you club stock, what you do is you buy one of a specific card. I'm going to tell you today 3 different ways to use it where you can make coins. And one of those ways to me is just silver rares. And silver rares are asked for sometimes specifically in SBCs. Yesterday, we actually got one requiring Germany and silver rares, and they all flew. A lot of them went to 3 to 5K. So what I'll tell you guys is anytime you see these top nationalities, any of these top 9 for silver rares at discard, fill up your whole club. And if you fill up your whole club, you might, spend 30 or 40 or 50K, but down the road that might turn into 300, 400, 500K. And all you have to do is be searching for discard silver rares here. And once they ask for that nation, they're going to explode in price. Silver supply is just not that plentiful, and it's not refreshed and updated all that much. So if they ask for something specifically needing silvers, they're going to rise a ton. So the right day to stock these silvers would probably be Sunday at Squad Battle Rewards or Thursday after marquee matchups, because we do get supply for that. And what I want you guys to look for is, again, these top 9 nation silver rares, or you can even do silver commons as well. And then center backs, center mids, right mids, left mids are going to be the best in my opinion. Like strikers, not every formation needs more than one striker, but every formation needs 2 center backs. That's why I tend to rely on those. And CMs are used a lot in SBCs, so go for that. Club stock your silvers, okay? It's not going to take any additional space on your transfer list. And at some point, and it doesn't really matter when, especially if you're doing this within your own budget, at some point those cards will 5 times or 10 times, and you'll be very thankful you have those, okay? Next one I want to talk about is Team of the Week. This is a little bit early for a lot of you, and I don't even recommend doing this yet unless you have 300K plus. If you have more than 300,000 coins, you could begin to do this, but until you get to 300K, don't worry about it. But what I would be doing is every week when Team of the Week comes out, I'd be buying one of each discard Team of the Week. So on this page, you're already seeing a ton. You're seeing Pazvir, Zwain, Brown, Banshu, Gerson Rodriguez, okay? So you have all these cards at discard, okay? And that's just because Team of the Weeks aren't being used much in SBCs. EA knows there's not enough supply to really ask for them too much. But down the road, and you guys might remember this if you play FIFA throughout the year, we're going to get like gambling party bag type SBCs where they ask for 1 or maybe even 2 of these. And at some point during the year, every single card on this page, we'll record this, it's live. Every single card on this page is going to be a 30 to 50K. I guarantee it, okay? So if you can afford or at least trade to 10,000 coins and you put one of each of these in your club, around Christmas time, you are going to be cashing out huge and you're going to be thanking me. Again, If you don't have 300k, don't worry about it too much yet. Hit that total first and then start grabbing one of each. But if you do, down the road, if you grab one of each, you'll probably be making somewhere between 1 million to 3 million coins when you decide to cash out on that. So do team of the week, do silver rares. And then the last one I want to talk about is actually gold fodder. And we have already been in and out of fodder a few times. That's just because SBCs have been hit or miss lately. But fodder did rise today because we got that Valverde SBC, and I don't think you guys should do him. I don't think any of the SBCs have been super good value. Some of you guys did Thiago Silva because he's kind of got a good name brand to him. Some of you guys did Rashford because GGMU or whatever it may be. But fodder is going up and down a lot this year, and that's because, again, people can't store 1,000 of cards, and that kind of leveled out the market a lot because people were slowly listing them, right? If some particular person had 1,000 varieties, it wasn't going to let him rise that dramatically, but without people hoarding cards, what's going to happen is fodder is going to spike super duper duper sharp right around content time if there's good SBCs out. So we're already starting to establish some patterns for like Verratti, for example. It looks like he's a buy closer to 8, 9, 10K. And when he's in use, he goes closer to 15 to 18K. So if you see this Verratti at 9 to 10K, put one in your club. And at some point, and I guarantee this, he's going to be worth double that. So what you want to be doing is you want to be club stocking fodder and starting to learn its trend, and it won't take any extra transfer list space if you do that. Club stocking is going to be vital this year because if you're doing it properly and you want to like fodder invest heavily in one card, you should at least be getting one of every single player, right? So Rodri is another one I thought about. He went up pretty good. He went up pretty good today. Maybe you're buying like 100 Rodri at some point when you think he's low, but you should at least be buying one of every other card to have in your club. Again, you can do that, and there's no transfer list space. It doesn't count towards your unassigned, and it will help you make millions of coins throughout the year. So that's all I want to say today. Really quick and smooth video, but it should help you make literally millions this year. If you liked it, just drop a like, subscribe if you're new. See you next time.